My house is currently a huge mess. This guy is so cute. He put his helmet on and he wanted it to be strapped. See? Yeah. House is a big mess, but we're having fun. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. What are you doing? I'm still in last night's makeup and I'm cleaning with Wyatt, so I'm a little hot. I probably don't look great, but I didn't take enough footage yesterday. And there was a conversation that we had that I really wanted to talk about. I'm getting ready to go out and meet some friends, which I haven't done in about a year. Like, go out to meet friends. I have been searching for parking for the last 20 minutes, and it turns out there's free parking with the restaurant right next to the restaurant. I feel like such a dummy. It was this idea of, and we talked about it for just like a brief second, and I'm taking it out of context a little bit, but I still think it's important. We were talking about going out and parenting and being able to get away from the kids, basically. And so I was saying, Shane and I, before we had Kelly, kind of had an unspoken rule where if someone invited us out, because we were 25 and none of our friends had kids at the time, and so we said, if anyone invites us out, we're always going to say yes, and we'll find out a way to have a babysitter, because we still really wanted to be friends with our friends. I know that's not always possible to say yes to every opportunity that comes your way, especially when it involves kids. We've been invited to go overnight. Our friends were going for a weekend for someone's birthday, and logistically it was just impossible for us to have someone watch our baby for 2 nights, so we had to decline that invitation. So I know it's not always possible and you're going to miss out and have to sacrifice certain things when you have kids and not really get to do that whole young person thing, which is really not that big of a deal. But I do think it's important to sometimes do the uncomfortable thing and say yes and then figure it out later. And that's something that I think Shane and I have both done within our own lives, to our personal lives, away from the kids. Shane, the job that he has now, he got the opportunity. He had no idea how to do any of it, but he said yes and he figured it out. For me, I've done that a number of times with work opportunities where they want a specific thing and you just figure it out along the way. And now there's so many resources online that if you say, oh, like what Shane did, I want to garden this summer. Well, Shane has come across a number of things that he wasn't prepared or didn't know about. And he would use YouTube or Google it to try and find the answer. But he said, yes, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I know I don't know everything about gardening, but I'm going to figure it out along the way. And one of my favorite things, he brings up this quote by Cisco Morris, who I think is so annoying, but Shane loves him. Cisco Morris, in a book he wrote, said something like, he has these degrees for gardening or for agriculture, and the best education a gardener can have is just killing a lot of plants. And so he killed a lot of plants, and so he's very knowledgeable about it, so you know what not to do. I just think that we should all have more of a yes mentality. A lot of young female entrepreneurs, when I was involved with YFE heavily, the mentality amongst entrepreneurs was, we have to say no more and protect our time. Well, if you don't say yes, you're going to miss out on so many different opportunities, and you won't know if you should have said no or not. I've said yes to things I should have said yes to, and it's turned out later that it was a total waste of my time and I didn't enjoy it. So no matter what, some things are going to be good, some things are going to be bad, and you just have to try different things. Figure it out along the way and not be ruled by your limitations of where you are now.